Alright, so this is my rear brake conversion, rear disc brake conversion from Little Shop Manufacturing. It's a 49 3100. If you're following along, it's on a 73 C10 frame. So this is part of the kit, just the brackets, calipers over there, new rotors. I did upgrade the kit and get a new brake booster and master cylinder and all that. I'm redoing everything, so everything's going to be brand new. So I'll do this in separate parts, but first thing you got to do after you remove the wheels, remove your rear diff cover. There's I use the 1/2 inch socket, but I believe it might be 10 mil, I don't know. So this bolt right here, so once you take that out, you can slide this pin out here. Once you do that, and you have all of the stuff to remove all the old drum brake things, you push the rear axle in. There's going to be a C-clip on each side. Pull the C-clip out, then you can remove the axle to remove the backing plate. So this backing plate here has to come out, and then the new bracket is going to bolt to this flange here. So yeah, once I get to that point, I will record that also. It's kind of hard to, I don't have a tripod or anything, so I just gotta record this as I'm doing it. Alright, so once you pull this bolt out of here, this pin slides out, and then like I said, you will push the axle in. When you push it in, you will see those two clips. Just watch. I mean, they may fall, you know, depending on how they're positioned, but it'll be down inside there. So, and then once you pull those C-clips, you can pull the axle out through the sides. So then the next thing is I'm just having the students disassemble the drum brakes, so those will come off next. It's easier to, there's only 4 bolts, so here, 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 and here, and then that whole assembly should come off. And then once that's off, then we'll start to put in the disc brake conversion. So these brackets will go in. Seems pretty simple. So here's the hardware for it. It only uses 3 of the 4. It's only going to use 3 of the 4 mounting bolts on the flange in the back. And just looking at the instructions real quick, the calipers, a lot of people put it on the front by mistake, but it's supposed to go in the back. And yeah, so it's kind of where we are. So once we get this all taken apart, I'll record that. Alright, so it's kind of a wrap for now. Got the students, they helped me put all this together. It took a little bit, you know, just kind of showing them, but it's all pretty straightforward. So once you get the drum and the backing plate and everything off, you have the flange here, so you'll have the bolt goes in through the back, then the spacer, then you'll have the bracket, washer, nut. So it's just 3. And like I said before, this is designed to have the caliper on the back. So that's kind of where we're gonna leave it for now. I put the pin. So I put the pin back in the rear, and the bolt back in. It's just loose for now, but it's in there. I mean, these aren't the wheels that are going to stay on there, but they do clear the 15-inch. I think these are 15s. Let me see. Actually not sure. Either 15 or 16. What are these? Yeah, 15s. So, yeah, the brake kit, for anybody wondering, everything clears the factory 15-inch wheels. I have a set of 20-inch wheels that are going on here, but these are just temporary to roll it around. So I'm gonna leave this cover off for now, and get that cleaned up so I can paint it. And I'm gonna have the kids pretty much wire wheel this whole thing and then paint the frame. So I think the next thing we'll probably do, I won't be over here for a week or two, but to get the LS mocked up and just set in here. I got the motor mounts and new poly bushings installed today. So those are in there. I have the new trans mount. I just don't know where to put it exactly, so we'll mock up the engine and trans so I can, you know, get the location of the trans mount, and then we'll pull the motor back out and pretty much rebuild it. Not totally, just top end stuff, new cam, rods, you know, all that kind of crap. Yeah, so this is kind of where we are. I brought one of I have two, I think it's 4-gallon air tank. I got two of them. Still got to figure out where to put them. I don't know if I'll mount them to the inside of the frame there, or possibly up in this little nook here. I'm not sure yet. I got to wait until we put the cab back on the frame. So yeah, I got to wait on that. And then I'm still waiting on I got this 4-link kit, this bolt-in kit. Factory cross member was here, so we took a plasma cutter, you know, cut out the rivets. It bolts in the factory location, and then this is the mount. It's upside down right now, but it bolts to the rear diff cover, so I gotta wait to put that back in. But the kit, the lower arms, they bolt in to the front leaf spring mount perch here, and then there's a bracket for the airbags in the back, and it bolts to that. Those seem long enough, but I don't know if the jig, I got it from airbagit.com. They go by a couple different names, but I don't know if their jig might have not been right, but when I put in the top bar from here to the mount that goes on the rear diff, they were too short by, it was like 2.5 inches or something. So they're in the middle of making me new ones, so I'm waiting on those so that I can put the 4-link in and then finally get the bags on the back. And then once I get the bags, yeah, like I said, the motor, we'll test fit that. And then I got I bought a transmission tunnel, because I don't think the LS and the 4L60, I think it's gonna hit. So I bought a trans tunnel. Pretty sure it actually bolts into the factory. There's this cover here. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it just bolts right into there, and then I may have to cut out, you know, I probably will have to cut out some of this. But anyway, that's for another week. It's a project for another day. But today's project, like I said, was all about the little shop manufacturing rear disc brake conversion. This was super simple. I think I've said on different videos that my buddy, he's the auto tech teacher at this Bowtech high school. So high school kids did this. I mean, you know, I supervised, but super simple. Once you pull the drum off, like I said, pull your drum off, and then take your rear diff cover off, take the bolt out of the center pin, pull the center pin, the axle, push it in. There's a C-clip on each axle, pull that out. Then your axle, it'll slide out. Once that's out, it's easy to get to the 4 bolts that bolt the backing plate and really the whole drum brake assembly to the flange. Once that's out, mount the rear, or the bracket. The triangle part goes on the top, and it's going to mount to 3 of the 4 bolts, so the 2 tops and then the bottom rear. And like I said, caliper on the back. Easy. Just put the rotor back on, put the calipers on. Sorry. Once the bracket's in, put your axle back in, you know, everything in reverse, C-clips back in, pin, all that crap. And then once your rotor is in, mount your caliper. That's pretty much it. So obviously, you know, still got to bleed everything. With the kit, I also got their brake booster. Everything is brand new. It comes with the proportioning valve, everything, the master cylinder. So that whole brake project is for another day, but everything's going to be brand new, from the booster, master cylinder. The kids are going to run all brand new brake lines, front and back. And then, you know, once that's in, everything will be bled. Just wanted to get this done just so I can, you know, kind of stay busy. Just something easy to do. But that's pretty much it. That's where we are with it so far. Yeah, I hope, I don't know, anybody who's watching this, it helps you out. And I plan on, you know, making videos along the whole way with this. So it's been over 10 years kind of in the making when my dad got this. And I think I said in a previous video, he passed away a couple months after he got it, and we were supposed to restore it together, kind of going a different route now. It's been 10, 11 years now, and I'm finally, you know, ready to work on it. So I'm kind of putting my own flair on it, I guess, with the bags and just everything else. So, but anyway, like I said, I hope this helps, and I'll catch you next time.